Gundam.tk presents Real Grade Skygrasper and Launcher Sword Pack. Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2 R's, 2 B's from GundamReviews.net. And the Real Grade line has gone from strength to strength, but it's been all mobile suits so far, and now it's time to see how the first vehicle in the form of the Skygrasper stands up in 1/144th, but of course the most important feature is going to be the extra launcher and sword packs which you can add to make the Strike Gundam triple threat. 2012 launch for this kit. 2,500 yen seems to suit Real Grade to a T. And there it is, number 6 in the line. Certainly a nice follow-up for Seed fans. There's the name bars in English and Japanese. The Real Grade Excitement Embodied line 1/144th. Now it's just time to wait for the Mark II from Bandai. The Strike Gundam as the first lead from Seed is incredibly popular with models across lines and scales. It's done a great job there. The Skygrasper, you can imagine, would never get a release except for the fact that they've already got this, and they could have gone a couple different routes. They've done it in the past with the 1/60th where they had just the Strike and then you had to buy an additional upgrade which gave you all 3 packs. The Perfect Grade just gave you the Strike itself, and then you got the Skygrasper with the Ale Strike, which I'm sure bothered a few people. The Perfect Grade Strike Rouge fixed that, but in this case we're going to be getting something again different from the Master Grade, which gave us 2 of the Strike bodies and you're going to get 3 packs. We had to wait years though to get the launcher and the sword packs, so it's sort of cool that this way you can get 1 Gundam, 1 vehicle, 3 packages for a pretty reasonable price, I think, of 2,500 yen each. The box tour on this side is certainly focusing on the Strike packs, it looks like, or the launcher and the sword packs. You can see that the sword is looking very good. The pink looks a little bit short perhaps, with a very cool looking gray part though at the end. You can see that he's got the left arm well covered there in the blue armor. And over here you're going to have the green parts for the launcher strike, which is looking very, very sharp. Red missiles up there, I wonder how those are going to be recreated to go along with its powered up right arm. The Skygrasper, of course, is a movement vehicle designed to get these out to Kira or Mu or whoever's in trouble out there. You can see that the blue parts are actually going to look pretty good when they're all streamlined on there, as are the launcher packs, better than I expected. We haven't seen that in Perfect Grade form, so I've never seen this pulled off in action this way in model form. You can see that this is going to work with an action base too, which is sold separately. You are going to have some pretty cool additional weapons in addition to the big gun, the shoulder parts, and the sword. You also have some beam boomerangs, and yes, you can also put the L pack on as well. I think fans of the Core Booster, Core Fighter, and general support vehicles may have fun putting the Skygrasper together. For me, the focus is really going to be these two though. You can see that everything is going to look good, both dynamic as on the other side and in place on the back. It's really too bad that they don't give you a special backpack to put all 3 on together. You can see that they're going to have a lot of real details, sliding parts there. The cockpit is going to open and close. It looks like the guns are going to move perhaps. And also you're going to be getting 3 different shades of metallic stickers if you want to bring this thing to life, which is going to make even more sense for a vehicle than for a mobile suit. Although I wonder why, because they're both mechanical machines, but you get the idea. Cool details to go on all over the place, and if you're wondering why 2,500 yen for this, it's because you're getting a lot of plates, and you can see that there's a lot of accessories molded in quality colors, with the Skygrasper itself not looking all that hot without a pack on there, but still it's going to be cool to see how these parts all work in action. To go inside the box, you're going to be getting decals, green, yellow, and multicolored A plate there, SA, more decals, blue, a wire, white, some black, some blue. These are not inner frames. You're also going to have more black parts down there to go along with the manual. Unbelievable the color differentiation in the plates when you lay them out, because you are going to have 2 different colors of white, although I'd like to check that in better light there. So 4 colors, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors in total, because these blacks and grays are all different. Unbelievable for something that's not built into a Gundam when you see something like the Master Grade Age 1 skipping out on some black parts for the knees. This plate is labeled as the RG 1/144th Skygrasper, and they're all going to have S in there. This is SA. You're going to have 3 beam parts. This part does look very small compared to what you'd see on the Master Grade, a little bit out of proportion in the small department there. Here you've got 2 cool different looking beams there, which is great to see. Lots of little white details here, incredibly fine details if you want to go line these parts for the Skygrasper. You can see that you're going to have 2 parts there for the canopy and the very nice rich red there to go along with these, and add some missile punch to the shoulders of the launcher pack. With this launcher striker pack going to be making up the majority of the B plate here with this very nice military green. Always great to see that on a Gundam, and something that we don't see all too often. And quality lining opportunities abound all over all of these plates. A nice baby blue, if you want to call it that, for the Sword Striker pack with some cool looking details. You can see where things are going to go in there. The boomerangs, again, this just looks a little bit on the short side. This is listed as being for the Sky Grasper, even though there's going to be a few parts that are going to be used in the sword pack. It looks like it's going to be white, not gray down there for the tip. SC is for the Sky Grasper again with a very rich blue. Inner frame and landing gear to go along with the seat for the pilot, it looks like here with the SF plate. You can see that there's going to be some handles there for the weapons, and this is again listed for the Sky Grasper. With the G plate also coming with some cool looking Gatling-like accessories for the launcher pack there, and you're going to see that there's an extra set of manipulators here which is included, which is a great bonus. The richness of color vein continues here with the yellow, which is almost orange there. This is certainly going to draw the eye to the yellow parts of the Sky Grasper. With the SI plate being ABS plastic there, you can see that there's going to be a lot of the inner frame, if you want to call it that, and it's just sad that they don't throw in a fourth backpack just to attach everything in some miracle strike formulation. They're also going to throw in this if you want to get some long distance weapons in there, but more impressive is that you're going to be getting these real stickers here. This is for the Sky Grasper and these are for the striker packs. You can see that there's silver and it looks like copper and gold, all looking impressive. You've got white and red marks and some black over there as well. Here you can see the Omni marks, PMP, and everything looking very sharp. If you want to put on all of these decals, you cannot help but take something very small in 1/144th and really bring it to life and make it look like a true mechanical machine. I really like that cover art. It's sort of interesting that they put the sword strike in the front instead of the launcher. Anyway, as you move through, you can see that great looking cover. Inside, they're going to tell you how to put this together, the launcher strike pack, the sword striker pack, and how to cut everything off. You can see all the plates as you just saw previous in this video, and color in the inside of the manuals, well worth 2,500 yen. First, you're going to build the Sky Grasper with a few pages. I like that they use these multi-tones and the colors throughout to show you new things and really draw your eye to the order that you're supposed to be putting things together. Not a lot of pages for that before moving on to the sword striker pack. That sword looks great, I have to say. The proportions, or just the design, if not the proportions and the length there. You can see when you put on the backpack, you can put everything together before moving on to the launcher, and then it's going to show you how to attach these onto the Sky Grasper itself. And if you buy this, I should always mention that this is sold separately for the L Strike, that you can put this all together, and yes, it's going to look good in pretty much any pose you do it in, and they're going to throw in the bonus of showing you how to put the L Strike pack on. If you miss anything, you can order it if you live in Japan there. 200 yen each if you want to get the stickers, well 150 for one of them, 200 for the other, and a great bonus that with these millions of stickers and all these different colors that they're going to give it to you in color on the back. And if you want to go point it up, what is this, 9 colors it looks like compared to the 12 I caught earlier? Maybe I made a mistake, but nonetheless very, very impressive for 1/144th. So that'll wrap up my unbox with a lot of things impressing me, from the number of colors just to the intricate details to the decals. Everything about this screams real grade quality. I gotta say that I wasn't too keen on getting the Sky Grasper, but I am excited to get the pack, so I hope you're keen to see them on the Strike Gundam, so stay tuned for the next parts where you'll see all of these put together in their separate parts form before getting combined with the Strike. Anyway everybody, Robert184, gundam.tk, please let me know what you think with a comment down below. Always love to hear from you, and we'll see you at the next part. Bye. Look at all those task-specific things that allowed Bandai to sell so many things, but my backpack actually has an incredible power compared to the rest of them. Marketability.